In the absolute silence between the stars, where light struggles to penetrate and the void reigns like a silent king, solitary travelers hide. They belong to no star system, orbit no sun, know neither dawn nor dusk. They are wandering planets, errant worlds crossing the universe like ghost ships on the cosmic sea, without course, without destination. These entities, also known as interstellar planets or rogue planets, are among the most mysterious objects ever hypothesized by science. For a long time, it was believed that all planets were bound to the parent star that had generated them. A gravitational bond, much like that of a child with its origin. But the universe, once again, has proven to be far more diverse and cruel in its dynamics. Not all worlds are born to stay. According to recent estimates, there could be billions of wandering planets in our galaxy alone. Some analyses even suggest that there may be more rogue planets than stars in the Milky Way. Which means that for every star visible in the sky, there may be dozens of dark worlds moving through eternal night, invisible, unknown. This idea, so terrifyingly vast, raises dizzying questions. How do these worlds form? And, above all, could they be habitable? Many of these planets are born like any other world, within protoplanetary disks surrounding young stars. But not all manage to keep their place in the gravitational dance. Some are expelled during the chaotic phases of system formation, hurled away like cosmic bullets by violent interactions with other giant planets. Others might even form directly in interstellar space, like failed stars, too small to ignite nuclear reactions but massive enough to gather matter. But the truly fascinating question is, can life exist on these dark planets? In the absence of sunlight, life as we know it would seem improbable. And yet, science has learned never to take anything for granted. In the depths of Earth's oceans, there exist entire ecosystems living around hydrothermal vents, completely independent of the sun's light. Microbes, tubeworms, and creatures alien in the truest sense of the word. Beings that feed on geothermal energy released from the planet's core. If something similar exists on Earth, why couldn't it happen elsewhere? A wandering planet, large enough with a hot core, could host underground oceans beneath a thick layer of ice, warmed from within. A world completely black on the outside, yet throbbing with life in its depths. And if this hypothesis seems daring, consider Titan and Europa, moons of our solar system. Though distant from the sun, they harbor liquid oceans within, shielded by an icy crust and fueled by internal heat. Nothing excludes that something similar might exist in lost worlds drifting in deep space. Some scientists have even speculated that these wandering planets could offer refuge to humanity if our star were ever to become unstable. Could we terraform them? Live on them? Transform them into space arcs, wandering too, adrift among the stars in search of new homes? In a sense, these errant worlds represent the mirror image of our own cosmic condition. Intelligent beings, alone in a vast universe, in search of light, warmth, meaning. Observing these planets is extremely difficult. They do not reflect the light of a star, and thus emit no visible signals in the traditional sense. But with the help of infrared telescopes and gravitational microlensing techniques, which detect the bending of background light when an object passes in front of a distant star, we have managed to identify some. The first serious candidate was discovered in 2012, CFBDSIRJ 214947.2-040308.9, a likely planetary object wandering in solitude about 100 light-years from Earth. Its name is unpronounceable, but its existence is a declaration. The universe is full of these solitary travelers. And they are not necessarily small. Some rogue planets could have masses tens of times greater than Jupiter. On the boundary with brown dwarfs, these hybrid bodies challenge conventional categories of astronomical classification. Neither planets nor stars, but something in between. And here, speculation grows even more dizzying. What would happen if one of these giants crossed into our solar system? Would it be catastrophic? Or might it settle into a stable orbit, forever altering the balance of our skies? Some theoretical models suggest that such events may have already occurred in the past, and might even explain anomalies in outer orbits, like those attributed to the mysterious Planet 9. And what if Planet 9 were in fact a wandering planet captured by the Sun's gravity? A stranger, silent, entering our cosmic neighborhood from who knows what galactic region. But the story does not end here. If a planet can be expelled from its stellar system, it can also be captured by another. This dynamic, although extremely rare, is possible. A passing star, with its gravity, could snatch a planet from its original sun and carry it into a new system, like celestial plunder. This scenario, seemingly science fiction, has been proposed to explain oddities such as the unusual orbit of Sedna, a trans-Neptunian object whose trajectory seems to escape the direct influence of the Sun. Perhaps, in some remote time, another star passed close to our solar system, leaving behind debris and perhaps even a wandering planet. And it is not only science that is fascinated by these dark worlds. Rogue planets stir the speculative imaginations of writers, philosophers, and astrobiologists. Imagine an advanced civilization born on a starless planet. An entire intelligent species that has never known a blue sky, nor seasons, nor sunlight. A society developed entirely underground, adapted to geothermal life, where artificial light and inner ecology are the only reality. For them, the very concept of a star would be inconceivable, even mythological. An eternal fire in the sky? An idea as absurd as it is fascinating. This kind of speculation is not mere fantasy. Some astrobiologists believe that life might actually be more common on interstellar planets than on those orbiting stars, precisely because internal conditions, though more isolated, could offer superior long-term stability. Far from stellar explosions, deadly radiation, and cosmic cataclysms, these worlds might provide safer environments for long evolutionary stretches. A perfect laboratory for life, though hidden in the depths. Another bold hypothesis suggests that some rogue planets might be artificial. Built by advanced civilizations, perhaps to escape stellar cataclysms, or as ark ships destined for infinite journeys. A planet-turned spacecraft, with internal propulsion, self-sufficient, silent in its millennial trajectory. In this vision, rogue planets become the galactic monoliths of technological evolution, signs of an intelligent presence that chose drifting over extinction. Though there is no evidence of such artificial worlds, the idea fits perfectly within the so-called Kardashev scale, which measures the technological advancement of a civilization. A Type 2 or 3 civilization, capable of harnessing the energy of its solar system or even the entire galaxy, could well construct nomadic planetary structures. And perhaps, some of these entities are crossing the universe right now, too slow, too dark, or too sophisticated to be detected by our still primitive instruments. But if rogue planets are so numerous, how can we systematically detect them? The microlensing techniques used so far are effective, but limited. They require a perfect alignment between Earth, the planet, and a background star. Rare and unrepeatable events. New space telescopes, such as NASA's Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, soon to be launched, promise to drastically expand our detection capabilities. We may catalog thousands of new rogue planets in the coming years, some with Earth-like masses. And what if one of these worlds passed close enough to allow a mission? A flyby? A landing? Or even a permanent scientific installation? The idea is not so far-fetched. Technology for sending probes into deep space is advancing rapidly. Projects like Breakthrough Starshot, which aims to send micro-probes toward Alpha Centauri, could be adapted to intercept a passing rogue planet. And if the target were truly near, we could obtain images, geological data, even samples. The thrill of discovering a completely alien world, never illuminated by a star, would be overwhelming. It would be an encounter with another type of planetary reality. One that breaks every pattern, every expectation, every model we have learned. A world not shaped by light, but sculpted by darkness. And so, the next time you look at the night sky, remember, among those stars are empty spaces. And in those spaces, perhaps, something hides. Not bright, not visible, but real. A cold, solitary, ancient planet. A world traveling for billions of years, and that perhaps one day, by sheer chance or by design, will cross our path. It will not be a random event. It will be a message. From the dark, for those with eyes to see. If you have made it this far, it means you love curiosity as much as we do. If you enjoyed this journey, leave a like, write a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support what we do. Your presence truly makes a difference. Until the next exploration.